I feel like I've said this a few too many times this year, but the Minecraft community is yet again furious with Mojang and Microsoft for some recent changes which have been introduced to Minecraft. It seems that right now Minecraft, or at least Java Edition, has been plunged right back into the dark ages. In this video we're going to be talking about these terrible changes which have been made to Minecraft and why the community is so furious at Mojang. With that being said, drop the video a like if you agree and let's dive right into it. So as I said, unfortunately I've said this a few too many times this year, that the community is furious with Mojang and Microsoft for their handling of Minecraft. The first time we said this was obviously when we found out that fireflies and of course birch forests were no longer coming to Minecraft as a part of the wild update. This felt like a huge betrayal on Mojang's behalf, and it did trigger the community so badly. There was also a situation a bit further back with RTX where it is found in the Minecraft beta preview and then quickly hidden and removed by Mojang. It seems like this year especially they've made just tons of bad changes which have almost kind of ruined the trust they built up with the community over the course of the Nether update and the Caves and Cliffs update, both part 1 and 2, but this just gets worse. I'm sure you will all remember a little something called account migration we were talking all about through 2021 and at the start of this year. This was pretty much something put out there by Microsoft, meaning every single Java Edition player, which means pretty much Minecraft players on PC, would have to transfer from a Mojang account all the way to a Microsoft account, which is the account used on Xbox and other Microsoft services. This meant there would be drastic changes, and at the time people were kind of called insane for speculating that this was a bad thing, but as we see today it turns out to be bad. So what appears to have happened is, after account migration, now that the majority of Java players have switched to a Microsoft account, Microsoft can now enforce their own rules onto Minecraft Java Edition. There's been something called moderation on Bedrock Edition for a while, where pretty much Microsoft has control over the chats and can decide to ban players if they misuse the chat or other things like that, which may sound like a good thing, but we'll get onto it later. Of course, obviously, thanks to account migration, Microsoft have now got their claws into Minecraft Java Edition, so they can now begin to implement these changes. What this means is now if someone's caught doing something extremely stupid as using like a simple swear word on Minecraft multiplayer for Java, this can get them banned from multiplayer, including realms. I know what people are going to say when I make this video. I'm just defending the community and attacking these changes because this will affect me, but guys, I do not even play Minecraft multiplayer, so I'm not the target of this change. I'm just kind of a spectator watching on at everyone else getting angry, but I can see how this would be misused, and I think it is a very bad decision. For a long time now, servers have regulated their own communities and punished their own communities. So like if someone created a big server and someone was caught doing something bad in chat, that server would have the responsibility to ban them. However, now Microsoft has taken full control and is pretty much taking over this whole process themselves. There's a great video by FitMC which I'll put down below in the description as a source, but like there's just so many ways this could be misunderstood, but despite this, Microsoft does claim that they have an expert team working on this to moderate the chats, but as Fit says in that video, context is everything, and it will be very easy for chats to be taken out of context and get players banned. This does kind of resonate with me because I remember playing with my friends on Minecraft Xbox 360 edition, and if ever there was a falling out or disagreement or something happened, it's a bit silly, but people would always like report each other or do something like that. that. So I can only imagine younger players today going through that same experience, being banned for potentially forever for a simple disagreement or falling out. That does not seem fair to me in the slightest. But I've got some quotes here to go through and a few things like that. But yeah, one of them was actually from the community standards, and it does say avoid excessive posting or spamming. Also, all caps is often read as yelling. So there, from the community standards, we can get an idea of some of the things you could potentially be banned for once these new changes have been fully implemented to Java. And it is just completely silly. Like, could someone be banned for typing in all caps? Like, you can start to see how silly these changes are. And of course, I know there's some competitive Minecraft players out there playing Bed Wars or some crazy things like that, but I can only imagine players in the heat of the moment getting frustrated and potentially getting banned forever for just a simple silly mistake. I do not think that's fair, and I do not think this is a good change for Minecraft Java Edition, and I think it will only frustrate the community more, especially in a time where there's a big competitor Hightail around the corner and the community is so frustrated with the world update and Mojang and the way they're handling the game. I think this change came at the worst possible time. From what I've managed to find though, it does not seem like this is Mojang or the developers' fault. It seems like this is purely a Microsoft change, and it's like fully down to Microsoft. As I said, account migration allowed them to take this control, so I think that really this is not Mojang's fault in this case, but I'm sure they could definitely stop this if they wanted to. But as I said, I'm not fully sure how this works, but it just seems like a lose-lose situation for Mojang, for the community, for Microsoft. The community's getting annoyed, Microsoft and Mojang are getting backlash. Just, I do not think this change should be put through. As I said, this will not affect me in any way, so if it does happen or does not, like, it really will not affect me. But I'm still upset. Like, imagine younger players arguing, disagreeing, and then reporting each other. That could definitely lead to some very silly bans or scenarios. So let me know your thoughts on this situation. There's definitely one side of me that wants the community to be safe, but on the other hand, I understand people that are frustrated with these changes. But nevertheless, the community is yet again furious with Mojang and the way they're handling Minecraft, and it just seems like Microsoft is really taking control. This has also got people speculating about what else Microsoft might do. Honestly, after seeing Microsoft make some of these changes, I would not be surprised if they decide to push things even further. But thank you all for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're trying to reach 25,000 subs. If you could help us get there, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'd see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.